What's going on, guys? Kyger here, and today we have July 27th patch notes. We're going to try to go through this pretty quickly for NA/global servers, but NA pretty much is global at this point. So we have the Vortex of Destiny. If you pull a duplicate LD 5-star, but only from LD scrolls, you can spend 10,000 crystals and re-roll it within 24 hours. If you've done so in the past, you can get dice, which will allow you to do the same thing. Then we have Account Shop. Account Shop is the exact same as over on the Korea server. The only difference, I believe, is this at 65. I believe on Korea you had to buy each piece individually, and on here you can get the full outfits. I'll have to check back, but that is the only difference, I believe. Then they're adding 2 items to the mileage shop to be the same as Korea. There's something nefarious about the mileage shop, which I'll have another video very, very shortly about. But don't really worry about these. It's not going to be a big deal. Guild Siege, there was an issue where every week it was resetting the leaderboard. Apparently that was a known thing, and this was a pre-season thing. Now it's going to do them correctly. And they're also changing how they're calculating Guild Siege points for rank point formula will be changed for 1v1. Uncertain what that actually means, if you're going to get more points for wins, less points for losses, or I don't know how that's going to work with the wording. Collection challenge, it's now going to be, instead of all 4 at the same time, it's going to be 1 week, 1 the second week, 1 the third week, 1 the fourth week, but they all expire at the same time. So same end date, but only 1 per week as new ones. We have the new Chakram Dancers and Boomerang Warriors. I personally am going to be skipping them. This depends on where you're at. These are siege monsters for the most part. We'll be doing some testing with other people that are going really heavy on siege and showing you which ones are worthwhile as we go. The abilities are already in the game. I've already done a review on them, so check them out as you see fit. Then we have a new transmog for them, which do look pretty good, especially the Boomerang Warriors. Balance adjustment, we have a new effect, press. When someone gets a skill cooldown effect while under a press, they will instead lose that skill cooldown and lose HP. It doesn't apply to bosses, obviously, and the only unit in the game that has this is the Fire Sky Dancer. Runes, this is going to be a pretty big one. We'll start with the second one, which is pretty small. Swift used to be 25% attack speed, now 35%. Shield is the big one. It was 200% of your attack as shield. Now it's 250% of your attack to everybody. I believe it's still going to be a very good assassin one, but we could see it on other units. To note, when someone gets a shield while already has a shield, they will get whatever the highest shield is. Summoner changes, Orbia getting a change to her fire and wind level 70 skills. I've already talked about this change. It effectively does nothing. Monsters, I have a video going over the full update. I'll have a link to these balance changes down below that you can check at your own leisure. Now for events, we have the mystical summons. As long as you do 150 summons over from July 27th to August 10th, you will get 12 mystical scrolls and 1 legendary scroll. Lucky Bingo, this is the Essence Dungeon. What you can do is, if you are a Battle Pass user, you get a couple every day for free. I would just use those mainly, and then use your energy on the things you actually want to use your energy on, and get at least the first clear of the bingo to get that extra 10 mystical scrolls. Then we have 3 brand new events. All 3 of them are really good. They're very similar to the tower ones we get that stay on your events page until they're completed. We have Conquer the Guild, participate in Guild Siege Battle, collect flags. So you get one flag a day just for logging on to that page, and then you get 4 for doing X number of battles. If you're maxing it out, and part of the Guild Siege is going to take you 2.5 weeks. If you're doing it just by logging in every day, it's going to take you 36 days. Then we have Siege Flags. Yeah, that's for the rewards. And then we have Battlefield. Enter Battlefield, get rewards. You have to enter Battlefield 30 times, and then you get about 1,500 energy, a refining catalyst, and a 5-star Devilmon. This is a really good change for Arena. You used to have to be 6,000 points to even be considered Master 3, even though I think it's top 100, but you have to be 6,000 for it, which doesn't make any sense. Now the threshold is 4,300, way more reasonable, but also we used to lose 10% of our points every week at reset. Now it scales up a little bit, up to 15%. Path of Oblivion wasn't counting towards rupture missions. Now it does properly. It's not a huge deal, but it is there. Dark Hell Lady wasn't working in training area. That has been fixed. Most of these are pretty easy changes, but just scrolling slowly so you can check them out at your leisure. The main thing right here is maximization didn't explain what it did very well. Not seeing anything super important right here. Language changes. Some things were still in Korean. Right here is the big one. Well, 2 right here. Now ads, I think, were 10 seconds. You had to watch an ad for 10 seconds. Now it's 3 seconds. There were some issues with people not getting rewards for Spires 151 through 160. Now you get them if you've already completed them. The rewards will be in your inbox. Let me know what you guys think of this update, and if you're summoning on the Sky Dancers. Till next time, guys.